Hey everybody, Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Whatever time you click on this video, this reading, this is the right time for you, and I thank you in advance for your viewership and support. After I watched the whole situation with Nikki in Amsterdam, I felt like this reading only made sense, especially with the energy connected to Nikki feeling ostracized. And I looked at a few of the comments that I received on the reading on her arrest, and everyone was so glad that Deb ANTNEY was there with Nikki. Now, if you don't know who Deborah ANTNEY is, Deb was with Nikki in the early years of her career. Right after she left Big Fendi, she ended up with Deb, and Deb was with, her son at her son Waka Flocka and Gucci Man at the time. And this was before Nikki made it over to Cash Money, better known as Young Money. So if you have no idea about Deb and the long history she has had as an entertainment manager, she's very well respected in the street. At one point in time, she was affectionately known by street guys at that as the Suge Knight of the South. Now, I want y'all to understand the impact that Suge Knight had and how much these men have to respect and fear Deb ANTNEY if they would even think to compare her to Suge Knight. So I wanted to read the energy around Deb ANTNEY so that we can see and understand Mama Bear, the protector that protects Nikki, business-wise and street-wise. So with no further ado, I'm about to tap in, and if one of you could be so wonderful and timestamp this for the 2-minute and 30-second mark, I greatly appreciate you. I will pin it in the comments. Let's get into some things. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest heavenly order, show me the energy around Deb ANTNEY. Hold on, yeah, I got the deck. I got the deck backwards. Let me get it together. Okay, so King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups is someone who is very, very deep in their emotions and their feelings, but they do not wear their heart on their sleeve. So that shows me right there that Deb cares for Nikki very, very deeply. She cares for her immensely, but she gives off a very cool, stoic type energy. Even when she could be upset about things, she usually has a very good poker face. And that poker face comes in handy because there is a lot of harsh conversation swirling around right now. So she wants to help Nikki as best she can to get away from the negativity and to move forward into calmer waters. And if you don't know, this is a woman who is in the midst of an exodus. She took her child and she escaped in the middle of the night to go to the dawn of a new day towards freedom. So okay. So she's helping her to escape from multiple things right now. This is actually a very positive energy around Nikki to have at this moment, because she's got a lot coming at her, and she's helping to keep her from being vulnerable to certain energies and attacks. Yeah, and see, here it is. This is them traveling abroad. This is also, you know, ships of blessings coming in. So she's helping her to make the best choices that she can make that are attached to these opportunities coming. And she's also helping to protect Nikki and keep Nikki in this cocoon so that she can be enlightened while she stays out of certain circles, certain energies. Here we go. So, you know, this is showing that Deb also comes up like a mother figure. Queen of Pentacles is like a mother figure, a wife. Also, she's making sure that the right choices are made about the opportunities that are coming in to help Nikki stay in the Queen of Pentacles. But this is definitely a mother's energy, which the Pentacles are very grounded. So she's helping to keep Nikki grounded and helping her to make the right choices when these opportunities, these offers come in. So here it is, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is someone who keeps their ear to the street. So she may come to her to make sure that she vets certain information or to let her know what's going on in these entertainment streets, not necessarily the streets, but it's like she got a good pulse on both. And because she's very grounded, she's like a mother figure. She's highly respected. People come to her and they put her up on game. So you got the Justice here, which means that this falling under the King of Cups, Deb makes sure that everything is fair and she keeps the balance so that Nikki can go out here and do her job. She takes a lot of the weight off of her shoulders so that she doesn't have to do so much on her own anymore. Now you got the Four of Wands here, which represents engagement, commitments, contracts. And it's showing that she's helping her to get out of negative contracts. She's helping her to escape from, you know, commitments and things that could, you know, be bringing her down or keeping her from being able to, once again, focus on the things that she needs to do. Wow, wounded warrior. So, like I said, Mama Bear is keeping the justice and she's keeping her safe. She's making sure that anything that comes against her, anything that she's been fighting against, anything that has been binding her and keeping her down, she's bringing the balance. And I'm here to tell y'all, she's not to be played with. She's a fierce warrior. She's not to be played with. And see, she's been keeping her eye on something for a while. She's been watching, hasn't been saying anything. It's not like she's the type that will just insert herself into things. She will watch. She'll take mental notes. She'll keep her mouth shut. But in the meantime, she's tallying up things. And then when you finally come to her and say, well, I need help, she already has a game plan for how she's going to help you because she's been watching for a while. But she minds her business until it's the business that pays her. So it was like, you know, opportunities start coming in really fast. 8 of Wands under the 3 of Wands. And then you got the 5 of Coins. So even though these opportunities were coming in fast, they had to be very smart about the business choices because there was something going on to where either they may have tried to lowball Nikki in the beginning, which wasn't going to make her any money, or they wanted to overcharge her on certain things, which was going to eat up her money. everybody wanted, you know, so much out of Nikki that Deb had to find a way to make it make sense to where everybody can eat. And she didn't want people to eat more off of this plate than Nikki. What I just say, this Page of Swords, it falls under the Queen of Coins, which is the mother figure. So like I said, she keeps her head on a swivel. She's always watching. She's very alert. She's very attentive. It's not much you gonna get past Miss Deb, because Miss Deb is a soldier. It's, you know, that's how you get this Knight of Swords over here. So Knight of Swords, like I said, these are soldiers coming to talk to the queen. And, you know, she's heavily respected. So she's one of those type of people that anywhere she goes, she can tap in. And see, wow, so she already got to drop on somebody. Like this whole situation with Nikki, she got to drop on somebody because this Five of Pentacles falls under these Knight of Swords. And this is like, you know, we know what it is. Like, let me come over here and kick it with you. Oh, this is what it comes down to. Y'all know y'all don't really have anything. Y'all want some money. What's the ticket? So this is confirming that when these people came from Nikki, when they ran down on Nikki, it was Deb who pretty much played in the balance and was like, let me get involved in this. I see what this is. I see this is a hustle. This is a shakedown. What's the ticket so we can get the hell out of here? She was very intuitive. And this is what helped to get them out of that situation, walked away from these people too. Queen of Cups. This was some old get down, lay down, pony down type situations. You know, she from the block, so it doesn't matter where you put her anywhere in the world. Street shit, no street shit anywhere they go. So she saw the game. She understood the hustle. She knew the racket. Told them what's the ticket. Now we out. Let's go. This is the energy that I'm feeling. And this is the truth. This is the card of the truth. It falls under the King of Cups. King of Cups is also highly intuitive. And, you know, she functions in masculine energy, which may throw some people off because, you know, you ain't going to just run nothing on her. She's definitely not a damsel in distress. Never has been, never will be. So this is where they're talking about she kept the balance when it came to justice. She saw the game that was being ran, told them, come on now, look. I already see what y'all doing. What's the ticket? We gotta go. Give me a second, y'all. Gotta make some space on the table. And it's like this is what brought that cycle to an end. But see, she's cool, calm, and collected. She doesn't, even if she gets upset, she has a way of trying to balance things out without getting emotional. This is someone who thinks more out of logic than emotion, even if she's very upset. Like this is like my child that you're dealing with. She kicks into a balanced energy so that she can push through what she needs to push through. And see, remember that fine? 6 of coins. Nikki got a lot going on with people that want, you know, everybody wants something out of her. Everybody's trying to get something out of her. And she's helping her navigate this crocodile infested water. So you've got the Page of Swords here that, excuse me, Page of Wands, my apologies. It represents, you know, new actions and new ideas, new ways of going about things, choices that led to her being the wounded warrior. Now she's looking at things through a fresh pair of eyes. And you got this 6 of Cups, which is like residual energy coming back from the past that is attached to, you know, these blessings, these ships that are coming in, are coming at her swiftly. People that she walked away from in the past. This is Nikki. Also, Deb was a person that she walked away from in the past, but when she thought about, if I have anybody on my team that I can trust, anybody that can stand in the gap, anybody that can hold their weight, anybody that can literally hold their nuts, I know it's Deb. So I'm going to go back and get her. And the whole time Deb had kept her eye on her. She had been watching her, never saying anything, minding her business, doing, you know, what she does, minding the business that pays her. But this was a wish fulfillment. This was something that delighted her heart when Nikki reached out to her. Because there was some kind of unrequited offer going on. Two of Cups. So I'm not going to get off into what else I see because this isn't a private reading. But business-wise and for other reasons, it made sense for Deb to jump on to help her to get to the next phase of her life, because she knew Nikki needed someone that she can trust. There's a lot of people around her that she can't trust. Nikki knows that there's people around her that she can't trust, but, you know, she can't have her eyes everywhere. She's not omnipresent, so she needed someone around her that can point out, you know, who's real, who's not, who's flawed, who's, you know, pretty much who's the leak in the ship, who's the mole, who's the person that, or persons that are attacking her from within her own camp. See what I mean? There's that moon. She needs to know these secret truths about things that were attached to her, because it was like it was putting the weight of the world on her shoulders. It was making life harder and heavier than it had to be. And she needs someone to help her stand up and defend herself, because Nikki has a lot going on. She has a lot against her. She has a lot of great enemies. And see, there's a lot going on in her life behind the scenes that is just a lot to bear. King of Pentacles. So that King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and, you know, Page of Pentacles is the family. That's, you know, Nikki, her husband, and her son. So, you know, she wanted to take them on tour with her so she could keep her family close to her, but she still felt like she needed somebody else to have her back, and that's where Deb comes in. And that's why she manifested going back to get her from the past. This was a wish fulfillment, because she knows that if anybody is going to keep their head on a swivel and watch and figure out what's going on, it's going to be Deb. That's something that Deb is good at. Deb has an innate sense of being able to pick up on the energy in the room. And this is what's going to help her with this forward movement and the expansion. So I'm going to end this reading here. And this is just a light energy tap in on Deb ANTNEY. This is, you know, Mama Bear. And y'all all know when it comes down to a mother and her cubs, you do not poke the bear. Anybody coming for Nikki is automatically coming for Deb. And Deb is like an immovable force. She will not be moved. So I'm going to end this here, because there's other things that are very personal that I see on this table. This is not a personal reading. And this, I feel like, ain't none of our business, because it's not in the media. So if it's not in the media, I don't discuss it. So we'll leave it here. Many blessings to you, Deb. Many blessings to you, Nikki. Much success to the both of you. It's nothing like seeing women support women. And everybody have a wonderful holiday. Be safe. Enjoy your families. And y'all, even if you're not a fan, send prayers and blessings their way, because they have some very strong opposition. And what they're doing, they're making it look real easy. This tour and the magnitude of this tour is nothing short of amazing. It's not easy at all. They're making it look like a cakewalk. And that's pissing a lot of people off. So I'm going to continue to pray for, you know, their guidance, their safety, and their success. Because what they're accomplishing right now is considered the impossible. And to all of you, many blessings to you. And this reading is adjourned. Talk to y'all soon.